The Blue Jays take on the Red Sox, 7:30 p.m. Eastern start time. The Jays are the $1.35 favorite. Totals 10.5, juice to the over. Chase Anderson for Toronto, Ryan Weber for the Red Sox. I'm 5-0 with a push on my last 6 extra daily pick tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. I'm also hitting at 73% my last 16 picks in that same category. If you want access to these exclusive premium sports picks, it's only going to cost you $2.99. Link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, Weber's 0-2 on the season with a 5.79 ERA for the Red Sox. He's got 11 walks compared to just 13 strikeouts, and he's got a whip of 1.46. Boston has the fewest wins in the American League alongside of the Rangers. Just 13-27 on the season, .325 win percentage, 14 games below 500. Boston's already 14.5 games out of first place in the AL East, and they win just 30% of their ball games at Fenway. The Red Sox are in the top 3 in most runs allowed per game, top 3 in striking out at the plate at home. Boston's also cashing in on the run line in just 36% of their ball games at home, and they lost 5 out of their last 6 contests at any location. They're taking on a Toronto team who's won 3 out of their last 4 and posted a record of 7-3 straight up in their last 10. The Blue Jays are in the top 10 in fewest runs allowed per contest, top 10 in striking batters out. Chase Anderson's punched out 18 batters in just over 19 innings of work. He's got a 3.20 ERA and a 1.22 whip. The Jays are also cashing in on nearly 64% of their run line plays away from home. Teoscar Hernandez leads the club in hits and homers. He's batting .298 with 13 home runs on the season. He's tied for 3rd in the majors in homers. Randall Grichuk has also knocked in 26 runners, and Kayvan Biggio has an on-base percentage of .366. Toronto's winning 63% of their games when favored, and rank in the top 5 in fewest runs allowed on the road. They're giving up just 3.7 runs per contest when they travel. Now, total-wise, 4 out of Anderson's last 5 starts stayed under the posted total. 5 out of Toronto's last 6 games also stayed under the number. Meanwhile, the Red Sox on the other side are 6-1 to the under in their last 7 games, hosting the Blue Jays at Fenway. Give me the Toronto Blue Jays winning this one outright, and the under 10.5 in that contest. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Saturday's MLB baseball action. Happy Saturday to you guys out there. Hopefully you're having an outstanding start to your weekend. I know I did, and got a lot of stuff going on this weekend as well. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content here, just want to quickly remind you once again that we are 5-0 with a push in our last 6 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. We're also hitting at 73% in our last 16 picks in that very same package as well. And that membership costs just $2.99. Exceptional value there. For more information on how you can join in on the action, a link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the Brewers taking on the Indians, 7:10 p.m. Eastern start time, kind of moving backwards a little bit here. The Indians are minus 120, total 7.5 runs. Aaron Savali for the Indians, Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. And as good of stuff as Woodruff has had this season, the Brewers have lost 2 out of their last 3 where Brandon made the start. The Brewers are also in the bottom 5 in scoring on average per game, bottom 3 in hits. They've also won just 2 out of their last 8 head-to-head meetings with the Indians, just 1-4 straight up in their last 5 at Progressive Field. Milwaukee also ranks in the top 10 in most strikeouts at the plate per game. They're taking on Aaron Savali, who's punched out 43 batters already on the season. Not a good formula for success here for the Brewers. Aaron's also got a .372 ERA and a 1.11 whip. The Indians are also winning nearly 70% of their ball games when favored. They're in the top 3 in fewest runs allowed per contest, top 3 in striking batters out. So look for a potential double-digit strikeout day out of this pitching staff. Now, Franmil Reyes leads the club in hits, batting average, RBI, and OBP. He's hitting .331 with 25 RBI. He's also got an on-base percentage just 9 points shy of .400. Jorge Ramirez also leads this Cleveland lineup in homers with 8 of them. Cleveland is in the top 10 in fewest hits allowed at home, top 10 in fewest home walks allowed as well. Now, total-wise, 71% of Cleveland's home games stayed under the posted total. 5 out of Savali's last 7 starts also stayed under the total. Meanwhile, Woodruff on the other side saw 7 out of his last 8 starts stay under the number himself. Give me the Indians, minus about 20, and the under 7.5 runs in that game. All right, next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Diamondbacks, Giants, 9:15 p.m. Eastern start time. The Giants are the $1.40 favorite, totals 9 runs. Trevor Cahill for the Giants, Madison Bumgarner for the D-backs. Mad Bum is 0-3 on the season with a 9.35 ERA. He struck out just 13 batters in nearly 18 innings of work and has a whip of 1.56. Arizona lost 5 out of their last 6 and averaged less than 2 runs per contest in those losses. The D-backs are currently in last place in the NL West at 15-24, 9 games below 500, 14.5 games back of the Dodgers. Arizona's winning just 28% of their road games, and they rank in the bottom 3 in the league in road scoring. They're taking on a Giant team who won their last 3 straight games where Trevor Cahill made the start. Cahill's punched out 18 batters in just over 14 innings of work. He also has a 2.51 ERA and a 1.12 whip. The Giants have won 3 out of their last 5 and rank in the top 3 in the league in hits. And speaking of hits, Mike Yastrzemski leads the club in that category. He also has knocked in 27 and has an on-base percentage of .416. Donovan Solano is currently batting .328, which is 10th in the majors. And Wilmer Flores has hit 8 home runs on the season as well. The Giants are in the top 10 in scoring, top 5 in offensive walks at home. And when it comes to the total in this one, 72% of San Francisco's games at Oracle Park got over the posted number. The Giants also went 6-3 to the over in their last 9 at any location. The D-backs on the other side saw all 4 of Madison Bumgarner's starts of the season get over the posted total themselves. No real surprise there. I don't know why I'm taking so much joy. He's probably going to have a gem today. But anyway, give me the Giants winning this one outright and the over 9 runs in that contest. I don't know why. It's just funny to me to see Madison Bumgarner 0-3 with an ERA at nearly double digits. I don't know. It cracks me up. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind we'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.